Welcome to the Sabrosa podcast, your underground hub. Welcome to another episode of the Sabrosa podcast. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what we came to do. Come on now. All right, so we got Cash in the building.
Yo.
Give it up.
Yo. What's up?
On the Sabrosa podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Cash himself in the building, and we have so many things to get into because there's so many things happening, I feel like, in music.
For sure.
And I feel like this is a great time to just talk shit and get into it because I feel like a lot of shit is happening. So let's just get into it.
I already know what you're thinking about right now.
Oh yeah, my head is everywhere right now.
Yeah.
All right, so I definitely want to welcome you to the show, and to thank you for coming out. And then I also want to ask you, where exactly are you from? Are you from Jersey?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
You're from Irvington, right?
Irvington, New Jersey, yeah.
My research worked.
Born in Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. Big shout out to Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. Let's go. I went to college in Newark. I went to Berkeley College.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Business administration, changed to criminal justice, and then I dropped out of college. I said, fuck that shit.
I went to college, so I dropped out too.
We ain't doing too bad though.
No, not at all.
What do you think about college? Do you think that people need it?
No, especially not what we're doing. But I guess some people need it. But the path we chose, I don't think we need the college route. Especially we got YouTube University nowadays too. So I feel like it's kind of like it's a dying thing. You're just in debt for the rest of your life. Yeah,
I feel like I'm still paying. I think I finished $3,000 more, and I'm done. But that shit happened when I was 19.
Congratulations, because most
people shout out 3,000 and I'm done with fucking whatever the fuck it's called.
Word.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not against learning though.
Nah,
I'm not against
education
learning.
is key. But now you can get the same access to the same education for free.
Courses. They say courses is where it's at. You got to pay for a little course online and get the knowledge that way.
You have a lot of people that learn how to code, people that learn how to make music, people that learn how to engineer, people that learn how to rap. They just study it.
Facts.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about AI in music?
AI in music, I don't know. I've never really dabbled with it, as far as hitting up AI to write a song or nothing like that. But if it can do that, I think that's cool. But if you're a real lyricist and somebody who love the art, I feel like that's cheating in a sense. When I first started rapping, I remember there was a website called Rhyme Zone, and I used that a couple times, and then I was like, nah, I can't. I ain't a dope MC if I'm using this.
You're like, nah, I'm cheating.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
That's part of the art of it, having your own pen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big part of it. I feel like, ghostwriters make a lot of money, but they don't make as much as they should.
Fact.
And then also it just takes away from the art of the artist. I feel like once people find out, it's what's it called? Milli Vanilli, whatever, that big scandal. Yeah. Once you find out somebody don't write for themselves, it's just the music don't hit the same.
Facts.
So tell us a little bit about
besides Drake.
Oh, Drake
still hit.
But Drake has mad ghostwriters though. It's not just one. He has a lot.
It's a machine over there. But I don't doubt his pen whatsoever.
They say, okay, real quick, let's backtrack. How do you feel about Lil Yachty working for Drake? He's kind of his
he keeps him up to date with what's going on.
That's what I think so too. I feel like he keeps him in the loop and with the hip.
Young, yeah. I don't know. I like all styles of music, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of Yachty songs that I actually do like.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing about Drake is sometimes Drake make a lot of street records too, and I just wasn't agreeing with the whole fingernail painting, and I feel like he kind of got that from Yachty or whatever wave he was on, but I guess that's how he was expressing himself at the time. But when I saw that, I was like, nah, not Drake.
The whole I feel like he's big on trends, and he's big on hopping on trends. Fact. And I feel like that was just one of those moments, especially now he has I believe he has stuff in his hair, he has longer hair now, and he's putting clips and stuff in it, how they did in the early 2000s, kind of like that. And he's doing a lot of nostalgic type things, he's recording videos with a old VHS camera, the one that he did with Sexy Red.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know how I feel about that video because she was literally in labor, and he I guess it was a good marketing moment, but I don't know. I feel like that was kind of private, and they kind of like exploited
Sexy
it a little
probably
bit.
wanted it, you know.
But I don't know. But I feel like she got a good bag off of it. But I'm like, damn, they was in a hospital dead ass recording a music video, and she's dead ass in labor. That's crazy.
She probably loved every minute of it.
You think so?
Hell yeah, the way she is, that she portrays on social media, I think she was with all the shit. She got a song with Drake giving labor. She probably ain't care.
I feel like things are all about perception, though. I feel like that's how I feel. I feel like she's perceived to be this way, but I don't feel like she's really, because there's a lot of things that sell, right? So sex sells, right? So she is expected to portray herself this way because that's what she's signed to do, right? Facts. So who is the real sexy red? Like, who is the real? I just feel like she can't possibly be like that all the time. Like, nah.
I mean, she got the tattoo. She made it with a porn tape. That might be her. I don't know, unless she did the tape for publicity to get.
I feel like that was a humiliation ritual.
Yep, I thought so too.
That's how I feel. I feel like everybody that gets to a certain level has to go through some type of humiliation to get to that level or to get to that bag that they want to get to, if they're taking that industry route, right?
Yeah.
Like, it, you know, you can.
But that's pretty early on for her to get that ritual. You know what I mean? I feel like they usually do that down the line type shit.
Well, look at Ice Spice. She came famous overnight. She was on SoundCloud, and then the next day, I remember being in this studio showing Boogs Ice Spice on SoundCloud. Maybe Boogs months later, I'm like, yo, she got a deal. She blew. And he's like, what the? I'm like, yo, we were just listening to her on SoundCloud. That's what I'm saying. It happened like in 6 months.
Facts.
So I feel like now they're so desperate to like sell a certain like image that they like will blast it. Like they'll just put somebody in there. Look at 6ix9ine. He came and left quick. So how do you feel about that? Like, people work so hard. Like, how do you feel about the industry in general? Do you feel like people can have notoriety without being mainstream?
Yeah, for sure. Especially like the underground. Like, I just feel like it's as much work as you put in. And like, you know, I read a lot, so I feel like success is determine what your definition of success is. Right. Like, you know what I mean? If you have, some people are comfortable having 100 fans, you know what I'm saying? And they feel lit and successful. So, you know what I mean? Not everybody needs, 10 million people to follow.
I feel like that too. I feel like successful, that's a great answer. Success is measured by how you see it, not everyone else.
Facts.
I feel like there's a lot of people in the underground that have great careers. One of the people,
look at Joey Badass, and now Joey Badass, Power, like
how Griselda started. They're made. Look how they started. Now. You have what is the producer that was with Mobb Deep? What's his name? Alchemist. Yeah. Alchemist is one of the first producers. It's like he has a whole vinyl crowd. Like, he has a market for vinyl.
Facts. And
he is considered a mainstream producer. He's worked with mainstream and underground. You get me? So it's like, there is a market for it, and I feel as though that's why the record labels are going bankrupt.
Yeah, for sure.
Because as an artist, how does it feel to be in this stage right now in 2024 and be able to just wake up, make a song, make a reel, put it on a DistroKid or whatever, and then you can go shoot a video tomorrow, and it's like you can literally control your own career. Like,
it's lit. I think
isn't that incredible?
It's lit, and this is like, my boy with me right now. He was one of the first people I seen. Like, my boy will record a song and drop it the next day. I'm like, bro, you wasn't gonna wait. He's like, nah, like, I'm putting that out. But like, I feel like it's a beautiful time. And then if you're not dropping music in this time of age, it's just lazy. When you can give me a million excuses. It's just not, you ain't want to do it.
Yep. And the thing also about it is that's another thing. It's so instantaneous, but then it's also like, you have so much control that you don't have, like, there's not everybody doing a job. You're doing all the hats, right? So if something doesn't get done, it's on you.
Facts.
It's on whoever's creating the art, right? Facts. So it's also a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
So how did you get into music? Like, what was the first moment that you remember? Like, yo, I want to rap. I want to do music. Like, what was the album, or what was the moment that you were like, you know what, this is what I want to do?
So, I mean, it really stems back before that. So, my aunt, I always say this in every interview, my aunt was in Cash Money videos growing up. So, she was in the Shine video.
Okay.
When they was on the ATVs in, like, Miami. And, you know, she was in the R. Kelly videos, too.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, so, she was living in Fort Lauderdale at the time. So, this is when we was living in Irvington. So, she would send me back. That's my mom's sister. So, you know what I mean? She would send me back CDs with like demos on it. Like back in the day, they used to have the CDs with like 3 songs on it, like the first track, the radio edit or whatever. So she sent me those. And then like I saw her in the Shine video. I'm like, yo, that's dope. But then she was dating somebody at the time who worked for Def Jam. Rest in peace, his name was Wes Johnson. Leor Cohen just talked about him on the interview, Party Wes Johnson. So I used to go to his house when I was little. We was bugging on the jet skis. It was crazy. So like I kind of got a taste of it since a young age. And then my other aunt used to rap as well too, and she was nice. But like how I started rapping, I used to go to these parties in my man's basement. My man Gary used to have parties, and these older dudes were rapping named Aramis and Dre, and we used freestyling. Like I was always freestyling, but I would spit a freestyle in a cipher, and it was just like, yo, you hard. And Aramis was actually putting out songs. So I remember we was talking one day. He was like, yo, I'll come record you. So I wrote my little song, and he came over. And then I was doing songs with this guy who passed away too, my man Terry B. You know, that's how I did my first records. But it was like the older homies who like really like pushed me to like, yo, you could really rap.
Yeah. That's good. So you had support.
Yeah, I had support.
That's dope. Like, you know, because you hear a lot of stories where people, they don't have that support. So it's kind of harder when you're just alone. So it's cool to have people around you that pushed you. And then like they supported you throughout that process.
I was never trash though. I was always nice.
Okay.
I got to talk mine. I was always nice. You know what I mean? Let's talk.
Talk about it.
Talk.
Isn't it cool how your name, like growing up, how was it being named Cash? I think that's so cool. Like, were you always the cool kid?
I mean, I be living my life. Like I don't really judge people and be like, oh, I'm cooler than him. I mean, I'm cool. Let's be always frank. But like, yeah, I've always been cool. I just been chilling. Like I always been on my own vibe. I never really tried to be nobody else. But you know, having the name Cash, it was cool. I was about to say I guess it was cool, but nah, it was super lit. I got it from my mom. So my mom, you know, she passed away when I was young. But her street name was Cash because she was outside. So like she was always getting money, and she named me that. So she named me her name. My real name was supposed to be Keon Cash, but my first name is Cash. My middle name is Keon. And story has it, my grandma was pissed about it, but
you know how it is.
Yeah.
Do you do other things besides music? Like do you act or do other things?
I was in Power. I did background work on Power. I starred in the Snapchat show. It's actually mega viral right now on TikTok. It's a Snapchat show when they had like a little TV series called Second Chance.
I love those little TV series.
There's a TV series called Second Chance. It's like viral right now. I was on that. I did This Is Us, background work on that.
Okay.
I'm on a Tubi movie right now called The Last Bet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, I do my, what else?
Power. I did see a poster that you met 50 Cent and you said, oh, I was rocking with you since the AOS sessions.
He
That's
gave me
fire.
I forgot to bring the Branson bottle. He gave me a free bottle because of that.
Yeah, I saw. That's cool.
It was hard.
How was it? Is he cool?
He was cool. He was real cool.
He seems like he's mean.
Nah, he I mean, you know, 50-50. Like, I feel like, because I met him twice. Yeah. The second time he was a little bit more on edge than the first time, but the first time I came in, we locked eyes, paused, and he was like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up? He like, what's your name? I said, Cash. He's like, where you from? I said, Irvington. He said, word. Then I'm like, yeah, I've been rocking with you since the AOL sessions. And he started dying laughing. He was like, yo, can I curse on here?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, get this nigga another bottle. So he gave me his the champagne bottle just for the free. And then, you know, I told him I tried to, because, you know, I only had a certain amount of time to talk to him.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what can capture his attention as fast as I could. So I told him I was on Power, but he probably didn't even believe me, like type shit. But it is what it now. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it's far-fetched. Yeah, he probably like, okay, word.
But I thought that was the most intriguing thing that I could tell him.
That's dope.
So yeah.
That's cool. Acting. Is it hard to act?
It's a long day.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoy it, but it's a long day for like to like I've actually been on the set, like I actually did PA work for the show FBI too. But like being on set, you kind of like realize like, yo, this ain't no joke. Cause like a small scene of like somebody walking into a store and maybe saying like two sentences, like that shit could take like 8 hours to film. Crazy.
What?
8 hours.
What do you guys do for 8 hours for two?
You film it once, then they film it from this side, they film it from this side.
And they got to get it perfect.
It's crazy. Like literally.
Do you want to create your own film one day?
For sure, yeah. My boy Sleeves is here. He does film work. So we've been talking about that. I actually want to come out with a show, with this like I can do like he had like a puppet one time, so I was practicing with the puppet doing like ventriloquist stuff. So I want to do a show with a puppet, like a whole like TV series.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's different too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely like that's work that I want to do like in the future. I want to like get into like production and like behind the scenes and like developing things and like I don't know. I have a lot of ideas that are like outside like what I could do. So I'm like, sometimes other people have the resources.
Facts.
So, they just need the ideas. Fuck it.
And it's not, stuff like that is not work to me. Like,
it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel like acting is super dope. It just intertwines perfectly with music. And I feel like you can use that too, like with your visuals. You can do like movie-esque type music videos and stuff like that. And I think it will make it really cool.
For real.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus, gang.
You're a Taurus.
Gang.
Okay, shout out to the Taurus.
Taurus, gang. Yeah.
All right, you coming up
the
like
best
soon. I mean, I don't know about all that, but
loyal.
Shout out to Taurus.
Loyal.
Yeah, y'all mad loyal. Yeah, that's true. That's
stubborn
true.
But loyal.
Y'all are very stubborn, but you guys are definitely loyal. Taurus men are more on the player side. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Taurus women, I was best friends with a Taurus woman for like 13 years. She was very nice. She was very cool, but she was crazy. Yeah. And it's cool. It's cool.
I've dated one before. We don't work. We just don't work.
How do you feel about dating your same zodiac sign?
We clash.
It's bad.
You talk too damn much. It's my zodiac sign.
Yo.
You know what I mean? You think you know. I think I know everything, but you think you know everything. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Yo, I tried to date my same. I'm an Aries.
Okay. Oh.
What you mean? Oh.
My ex was one.
Excuse me.
We don't talk.
We're the best.
We don't talk about her no more.
Well, I'm an Aries, and I tried to date an Aries, and that was like death row.
A lot of emotion.
Oh my God, it is horrendous. It was bad. I couldn't even have a conversation. Yeah, it was bad. He had to go. He had to go. That shit was not it. Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about the dating scene now? Like, just in general. Are you single? Am I crossing boundaries?
I'm talking to someone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to someone.
How's that?
She's real cool. Like, you know
that's
what I mean?
Good.
Better than my last experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, come cook for me, rub my back, put lotion on my back. Let's talk about it.
Shout out to that queen.
Cook, and the food is marvelous. I told her I'm on my best behavior. Oh my
God, that's so good. You see, shout out to that. Shout out to that. More men need to be happy. So that's what's up.
Word.
I'm dead ass. I advocate for that on the show. That's another thing. We advocate for that here.
Clean the crib. Make sure the pantry's stocked.
Yeah, it's important. Like, women have to. They have to stop. Like, yo, bro. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying. So I approve of that. I'm glad that you're talking to somebody. Hopefully, it turns into something like better.
Yeah.
And sure. You never know. All right, so. on For Every Night I Was Slept On, that dropped in 2019. You have a specific track on there that it's not a track, but it's more like you talking. And I definitely, can I play it real quick, like a little bit of it? It's called The Courage Interlude, and I feel like what you were saying on there is like very important, and I want people to hear it. So let's see how this works.
And sometimes I feel I'm not where I projected to be at a younger age, but I still had to grow. I still had to build myself up. So when it does come in abundance, I won't lose myself. And I know it's important in the values that I was taught through this path and through this way. So yeah, man, just keep grinding. Keep faith. Do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta go places you don't wanna go. Sometimes you might ask somebody to come with you somewhere, and they might tell you they're gonna come at the time. And then when the time comes, you might have to go all by yourself. But when you go all by yourself, is in that time when you find out that you have courage, where you have strength, and where what you thought something was gonna be ain't really what it is. And you had nothing to worry about. So you put that fear behind you, and then that just turns into ambition and, drive and wanting to feel that feeling again. Some of my best nights are the nights where I'm on my way to where I'm going and I feel nervous and I have butterflies, and, that's what excites me, and I hope you can take these words and use it towards whatever you got going on. You're a winner. Wasn't built to lose, we was built to win, built to last. I'm gonna go until I have my last breath. Can't take this from me because it was built more, it was built on something, it was built on a strong foundation.
Nah.
Yeah. I was chatting. I could tell
you were chatting.
I was chatting
you said you were chatting, but it's something that's very relatable though, because I feel like that was you giving yourself a pep talk, right?
Yeah. Well, I was. It was probably a night where I had just written the songs. Definitely the vibe. I hear it in my voice. It was 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, it sounds like some late night.
3:00 in the morning. I was off the drink, off the smoke, and I'm putting the album together. I'm like, nah, I gotta put something in there, and I'm listening to it now, and I'm like, I was chatting. I kept going, but at the time, I probably was like, nah, they need to hear this.
Yeah.
Put it in there.
That's how I want to talk about it, because I want to get into, like you creating this interlude. You put it smack in the middle, like right before the middle. You put it on number 4. Like, nah, I gotta put this on here. Like, so I just wanted to play that for everybody, because I want people to know, like, creating. Like when you create an album, it doesn't necessarily have to be just all straight music. Like that was poetic. I feel like that was also like you expressing yourself.
Thanks. A little vulnerability moment.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say one of my favorite albums that comes to mind right now by you saying that is Carter 2. Like I said, I'm a big Lil Wayne fan, so in Carter 2, they had the interviews, so she was like, "So, Lil Wayne, like, what drives you?" And then he, like, you know what I mean? Then he started talking, so that's how I probably, it has something to do with that.
Yeah, and I like the cover art of, it's like is that supposed to be you?
Yeah, animated.
That's you animated on a bed with like a money, and you're thinking about music.
Yeah, because the title's For Every Night I Was Slept On.
For Every Night I Was Slept On. How does that feel, like, to be slept on?
I mean, it's crazy because really, when I'm rapping, I feel like I'm the best ever. So like that's why I be relating to DJ Khaled when he be like, man, can you believe that they doubted us? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how I be feeling. Like I be like, you really doubted me? And then like it takes something for me to go and take a picture with 50 Cent for somebody to be like, oh, why he wasn't playing, but I wasn't playing the whole time.
Right, but you should be confident about what you do.
That's a fact. And
I feel like that picture with 50 Cent is just, I guess, validation to others. But you already know what time it is.
Yeah, I know what time it is. I'm when I'm at spots like that, when I'm meeting people or here doing stuff, when I leave here, my first thought is I gotta go harder. I'm gonna go home and write some music. Type shit.
What's your creative process like? Like when you're writing, what's your, without giving too much, I know everybody got their sauce, but like what's your like what do you like to do? Like, what's your routine when you're getting into music? Like, some people they like to light an incense. They like they like to roll up. They like to listen to, some people just listen to straight instrumentals before they even write. Like, everybody has their routine. Like, what's your writing session look like?
So when we went on our, hiatus, I heard them talking about Casey and JoJo in the background. I was listening to you, but I heard Casey and JoJo. So like I'm putting on some Jodeci or
nice
or something older than that. What I'll be listening to, like the people who made the song Outstanding and shit like that, like Temptations and stuff like that, because I feel like they really had that soul. So I'll put on like a soulful song when they was giving their soul to the music, and that's how I get motivated. And then, I might throw on my favorite, if I need motivation, one of my favorite Lil Wayne videos was, he got this video called Haters. And in the video, he in the mirror rapping to himself. And you could just see the conversation and in which he's thinking with himself, and the confidence that he's bringing out, and he bodies his verse. So I always look at that verse and I get motivated, and then I'll put an instrumental on. And as far as what you said about instrumentals, see, I'm the type of person, when I hear a beat and I like it, let's write right then and there. Some people want to listen to an instrumental, put on another one, put on another. We wasting time.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that vibe. You don't want to lose, you want to get it done right there.
Facts.
Like when you want to catch what you want to do it while you catch that vibe type thing.
For sure, yeah.
I feel like that's the smartest way.
Yeah.
Because it might not come out the same later on.
Yeah.
If you got the vibe right now, do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe in that too.
And other thing too about, because people don't want to give their experiences and feel like they giving away their sauce, but I'll give it to you. So when I was writing, when I first started writing, I would tie a shirt over my head. For some reason, when I if you take back when we was in school before we did a crazy problem, they would tell you to put your thinking cap on.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and then I would morph us into somebody else for some reason, like an alter ego.
Somebody crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I put that shirt on my head and I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah.
And that's how. And then I've been writing for a long time, so I'm really an artist. So when it comes to flow and really hearing my voice, because I be writing so much, and you know how they say a certain amount of hours until you master a craft.
Yeah.
So it took one of those hours where I'm rapping against the wall, and I'm hearing how the sound is bouncing off, and I hear myself. So whenever I want to hear myself flow, I'll go stand there to a wall and start rapping.
So that's good. But that's actually good because you're willing to hear yourself. Exactly. Some people don't want to even hear themselves. They just want to
They don't like themselves as artists. Then I want to hear I'm gotta bang my shit in the whip.
It's about that's what it's about. You have to be in that confidence. If you're not so sure, if as an artist, you have to be sure about it, because if not, then it's other people are gonna know.
Facts. Yeah.
Right, it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And then I definitely want to get into your new single. You have two, but definitely one. You have Summertime in Hoodies with Jadakiss.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about that. Summertime in Hoodies.
Yeah, because if you think about it, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta be a real cold individual to wear
That's what I thought.
In the hood, and I mean, a hoodie in the summertime.
Cold world.
And at that time, I was going through a breakup, and I felt like at that time, I was being treated all types of foul. So that emotion and that energy come from that time period. And a name like Summertime and Hoodies, it's just everybody.
It's a cool name. That's what I thought.
And I know people who really wear hoodies in the summertime.
Yeah, that's why I started laughing.
So
how was it creating that and getting a feature from such a legend like Jada?
Mm-hmm. Well, I got to keep it all the way real. So when I first did the song, I got my man's on it. He on it now. Muggs, he on it.
Mm-hmm.
So because we be going to the studio collectively, and we put down verses. My cousin linked us all up. So
that's fire.
Yeah. So so I did the song and it was hard, and then he put a verse on it. His shit went crazy, and then I was in the talks with Jadakiss's camp, and I'm like, nah, I gotta put this on that one because it's just the way it started up, and then we put the beat on. I was like, it just go perfect, you know.
Yeah. No, it's a dope track. Like I liked it. I was like, oh, this is a fire song. Like the beat, everything, the way you spit on it, the way he spit on it. You went first. And I was like, oh shit, and I was just anticipating his verse too. So I was like, it was dope that he was like later on. It was like perfect because that's exactly how I imagined it before I even pressed play. And the fact that you guys executed that like that, I appreciated it as a listener.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I definitely want to give you your flowers as well on Bag Lady because you did that. I'm going to play that shit real quick. Like, I got to, because he got on this, y'all. He went crazy. Like, I got to play this shit on the pod. I don't give a fuck.
Classy. Classy.
Bugs.
I know you got options, you pop me, you not one of these bacon ass bitches, your ass a little thicker and you do your own shopping, fuck depending on the nigga, I know you hold your liquor in you. Look, you really pique my interest cause you show me different things like how to navigate a Pinterest. You don't play about your money, know your disappointments, baby. Shit, you fall from disappointment. What kind of porn do you watch for your enjoyment?
Yo, that shit gave me like Max Bigavelli real quick. I said, what? That's what he's doing?
I make you nut, girl. You can't get enough, girl. Put my thumb in your butt, then I spit in your mouth. You a lady in the streets, but a slut in the house. Yeah. I wouldn't change you for the world, cause with you and me is deeper than the diamond and the pearl. I go deeper than you used to. Send another funny back to the goof truth. She still around with me before we had with some Fruit Loops and soup. No prosciutto, no prosciutto. She ain't never changed from the second that I met her. Real trendsetter, go get it, she'll get it herself. I think I fall. You my ice cream cone with butter pecan. That's when it's rolled together, we ain't got nothing to lose. You my ice cream cone with butter pecan. I wanna lick you every other weekend.
But yeah, y'all get it. Y'all get it. Got on that classic. Come on now. Classic. How, like, it definitely shows that you were having a good time. How was it creating that track?
So like I said, like before I write, so that was one of my moments where I would put on a classic song before the instrumental.
Right.
And Erica was snapping on that shit. The explosive song hard too. I love how Corrupt came on that shit. But Erica, that song Bag Lady just hit me different. So she was singing in the background. I was like, nah, I gotta write something to this.
Nah, it was fire. It was fire. You did what needed to be done on that.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about I definitely want to know. Are you working on an album currently?
Yeah.
And can that be discussed like as far as like when is it coming this year?
In May.
Oh,
yeah.
That's very soon.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Very excited.
Are you gonna be like performing at venues and things like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
April 19th, we got a show opening up for the Locks.
That is great.
In New York, yeah.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's dope. I've gone to go see the Locks a couple times, and that's dope. One of my friends, actually a friend of the show, Queen Nevaeh, she's opens up for the Locks sometimes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so congratulations. That's very big. I'm very proud of. That's what's up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good shit.
Thank you.
That's what's up. That's definitely gonna open some doors for you.
Thank you.
So that's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so how do you feel about like having this rollout coming up and everything? Are you excited?
Yeah, it's fun. I gotta shout my mans. I gotta shout both my peoples. They have cameras. My boy Sleeves, my boy Mont, and it's like the rollout is exciting to me because I got people who are excited to work. You know what I'm saying? So
it's important.
Any given day, we could let's shoot some content. What we pulling up? What we doing? What's the idea? And then we sit and we edit. So like the rollout this time around is definitely a lot more. It's a lot more fun.
Are you gonna? How do you feel about vinyls? Like selling vinyl. Like, would you print vinyl for one of your albums in the future?
Yeah. Or I got a website too. I'll probably sell it on there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think every artist, especially in the underground, like if you're doing underground, vinyls is definitely something that you guys should sell.
Okay.
I think that's dope because there's a big market for it, and
really?
I definitely push it for the artists. Yeah, there's a huge market in it. Look it up. Like, there's a big market in it. There's a bunch of companies that they're just looking for artists to like give deals to, and they'll give you the like your own, like, you know, you can keep all your publishing and everything. They would just print the vinyl for you. They kind of just want the promotion.
Oh, vinyls? They're trying to bring vinyls back?
Yeah, no, there's a market for it. There's a lot of people that are buying them, and people are collecting it.
You know what's crazy?
Especially in the underground, like literally, you can fact check me. You will find it.
Nah,
like,
believe you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I know personally that I go to their houses and they have underground artist vinyls. I have some myself. That's what I'm saying. I've been gifted some. That's how I know they exist.
That's crazy you said that. I just called my grandma the other day because I was listening to Gerald Levert, and I asked, I'm like, you got a Gerald Levert vinyl at the house?
It just hits different vinyl.
Yeah.
It just hits different. I feel like
I got to get a player, a vinyl player.
They have them like, actually, they have them on Amazon, but I would say just go to a thrift store. Yeah. Because you can get one for like $10.
I wanted, because the initial call was I was asking if she had my great grandmother. She had that big vinyl one, like the
big huge one, like yeah, not the big huge one.
I'm like, you got that?
Yeah, like, but they are big. Like they have the smaller compact ones. Yeah, but definitely look into vinyl and stuff like that. And I feel like you have like a good fashion sense. Like I feel like you can get some merch popping.
Yeah, I have a merch.
You have merch. I know that, but like new merch for the new.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out with the leather, the leather pants line.
Yeah, I'd like. Please, everybody, this is great pants today.
Yeah, thank you.
Fashion, and you got the Timbs.
These not even Timbs. These something else. My Timbs was dirty. I bought these today. I'm gonna keep it a stock. It just look nice, but we're gonna put it together well.
It looks fine.
But they get on the internet and start trolling me.
Well, no, it's not even about that. It's fashion. It's about how you put it on, though. Yeah. Because how do you feel? Like, there's a lot of people that got designer shit on. They look like clowns.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta have a sense of being him.
Come on, let's get real.
You gotta have a sense of being him. That's why on camera you said they Timbs. Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. They not Timbs. But I have no shame because I've never felt like I needed to wear designer to feel validation at all.
No, not at all. I honestly have a whole fit on from Uniqlo, and there ain't no shame in my game. I'm chilling. I got some New Balances.
It's all about your mouthpiece.
It's about like, who are you? Are you a good person? Like, that's really what it comes down to, yo. Like, people could have like a dope ass fit on, but they have a bad attitude. They stink to me.
Yeah, ain't no. I don't see Gucci and be like, oh, you wearing Gucci. I don't care if you wearing Gucci or whatever.
How do you feel about it? If you was to see a bag, like, I feel like men don't even notice like brands, like especially on women. I feel like if a woman comes in with Gucci or if a woman comes in with like Fashion Nova, y'all wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
Nah.
Really? Not me. Unless with the logo.
I would, Gucci. I know the red and
but
blue.
you'll be able to tell if a girl stank or not. For sure. That's what you'll be able to tell. For sure. For sure. But I'm definitely excited to see what you have coming up. I know that now you have some visuals coming. Do you have some? Are you working on some visuals?
Yeah.
For the new album?
Yeah. So the album is called Too Different. So I have a song, a video that we just finished up called Double Park It. Shit crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy. Got a fire truck in the video.
What?
It's crazy.
Oh, nah. Y'all went crazy.
It's crazy.
Y'all gonna have to call me for the next video shoot. I'm coming.
Fire truck. We got other things in the video. other vehicles and stuff in the video too. But me, I was most amazed by the fire truck.
The fire truck?
You don't see that in videos.
You don't see that in videos.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm excited. I gotta see that. You better send me that link with the quickness. As soon as it drops, I will be in the comments like fire. Thank you. Yo, man, thank you for being here today. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a good time.
And I definitely want to ask you a question before we go today. I want to ask you, if there was some advice that you would give to your younger self, what would that be?
To be more organized.
I get that.
I can be more organized. And that's what I tell myself today. You know what I mean? I feel like, my grandma always used to say it, like, but I wasn't trying to hear it. Like, you know what I mean? So, you need to get your credit right. You're going to need to do this. You're going to need to be always right. Yeah. But she was very right. You know what I'm saying? And like, she always told us growing up, like, it start with a made bed. So you wake up in the morning, if you could make your bed, you could every other piece could fall on. Mm-hmm. But if you wake up and your bed not made, you're gonna notice your day was.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're right. There's a lot of things that my mom told me growing up, especially that I'm like, yeah. And now I'm like in her routine. Like I clean the same way she cleans. I like have the same routine. Like Sunday, I wake up, I put the music mad loud, like Spanish music, and then I just start cleaning.
Yeah, I was on Sunday
morning.
We was on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, she would try to do Saturday, but I would still be like I wouldn't help on Saturday because I was already went out Friday night. So she said it's just a Sunday, so it would be Sunday. So but Sunday would be like. Yeah, it would be cleaning, and then I would have to like do my other stuff for her. But yeah, that's how I was growing up. But now I feel like I'm in the same routine as her. I do the same thing. I have a dog, so I don't have kids, but I have a dog.
Me too.
Gorda, I love her so much.
What was the worst room in the house you had to clean?
The bathroom.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
And they always gave me the bathroom.
Yeah. Because
that was my punishment because I never helped with anything.
Dang. You was in there with the Ajax scrubbing the tiles.
Yo, but that's why I'm so good at cleaning bathrooms as an adult though. I get an A for effort, okay? I can clean a bathroom like nothing and I don't get disgusted. Okay. And that's because of, I guess that.
The worst part about cleaning the bath, the worst part was when we had when it was somebody left the toothpaste in the sink. Oh, I hated that.
Oh my God.
And the hair be stuck in it.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Yo, the fucking, you know what? One day I'll have a maid and I don't got to do none of that shit.
Facts.
One day. Well, guys, make sure you guys follow Cash Mozzarella on Instagram.
At Cash Addictions.
At Cash Addiction. No, I think it was.
At Cash Addictions. The name on there is Cash Mozzarella. Mozzarella is like my nickname.
Why do they call you that before we go?
Cheese. Like
cheese?
Cash,
you like cheese?
Cash, cheese. I love mozzarella cheese too. But
oh, yeah, I like mozzarella cheese.
But Cash and cheese, so mozzarella. Mozzarella with the A is kind of feminine, so it's with the A drop.
Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram. Tap in while you can, and and then make sure you hit him up, guys, because you know sometimes it comes to a point that people get too big, and then you're too late. So make sure y'all follow him, and make sure y'all tap into his new album coming out, Too Different. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all follow. And thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming to another episode of the Sabrosa podcast. I appreciate you guys. We're going to be back, but we're going to be back in a little while. You know what I'm saying? With a brand new season. This is actually finishing this season that we have going on, y'all. So we appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like this video, please. If you're not commenting or anything, like this video, please. Please. If it helps the channel. And once again, we appreciate you guys. Peace. I'm out.
Yo. Yeah. Ain't none was easy. Hey, look, but I got him. Yo. Okay. Yeah. My sleeves, what's up? Coda, what's up? Gas, what's up? Yo, I seen some niggas stay down, but I stayed trill till I get that $100 million record deal. Don't need the biggest house, but the one up on the hill will do for me. Yeah, it do for me. Shit, you told me we gon' make it, but what you do for me? You hung me out the dry. Truthfully, the bad apple off the leaf got a lot of juice in me. I seen wolves turn snake, I could name 2 or 3. Or they turn rat, we come from government cheese. Stomach touching, boy, we love some Frankie beans. To keep it frank, I'm off my beans. Singing sad songs, it's like I need 'em more now my dad gone. Taught me how to box, working on my form. Get the jab back, look you through the cross wrong. Look, shit. Look, we had a rough ride, I seen some things drag on. So I got a lot of styles. Look, I really shook hands with Kevin Lyles. The flip side, away to trial. 7 in the morning on the chow line. Look, I'm really about this grind, I ain't really got no downtime. I was taught to shoot beyond the foul line. No backboard, we come from the back block, circle in the crate with no mascot.
all I ever needed was this laptop, this Mac Rock, and the mic good. It's understood, boy, I did it for myself and the hood, and the ones who never could, who ain't never had a voice. I did it for my loved ones, and I had a choice to go to college, be a doctor, be a lawyer, or whatever. But nah, we weathered the storm.